Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and we have been doing a little bit too many meta decks. So today we're gonna bring you something super off meta and super fun, and that's gonna be Heimerdinger Jayce. I got this idea from a redditor a few days ago who told us that Siren Song was actually a buff, right? Because now that Siren Song is 6 mana, it synergizes with Jayce. It lets you level up your Jayce if you use it early, or if you already have a leveled up Jayce in the field, it means you get to play 2 Siren Songs for the cost of 1. And I took that idea and went with it. Their list had a couple different things than what I have on the list right here. I adjusted a few things that I didn't like for their list, and this is what we ended up with. And surprisingly, even though I'm saying that this was like a meme deck and we're playing this for fun, surprisingly, during my recording session, I only really lost 1 game. Like, I actually was winning, and this is like a 400 LP Masters ladder. So maybe there's something here. Let's go ahead and jump to the games and see if that's actually the case. And remember, if you liked today's video, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Jayce Heimer. Right, so we have Evelynn Jayce, Jayce Heimer. We have the 2 Jayce decks, right? Surely our Jayce deck is going to be better than their Jayce deck. Absolutely, 100%, never in any doubt. I like this 4 Chief and I like the Jayce. Oh, we have the Evelynn, so now all we need is the Siren Song, right? And they kept 3 cards. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play the 4 Chief, force a Quietus out of the opponent. If they do have the Quietus, this becomes a little bit awkward because now our Formula or a Siren Song are both gonna be not able to be played on turn 3. So we just gotta hope that this gets through. If it doesn't get through, I'm sad and I cry. Okay, so he got through. Opponent doesn't have a way to kill this at fast speed, so that's good for us. All right, one step of the way there. We get the Jayce, second Jayce. Albo's Ferris could be pretty good at finishing the game, but it's so easy for him to get removed by like Vengeance. We do play like Exploiterators and stuff like that, which is nice. Like I said, we can Formula, I guess, to start with. It's not gonna give me any extra mana if I attack with this 4 Chief, but it will let me to at least push 2 damage into the opponent, right? Opponent's probably confused, thinking, what the heck is this guy playing? I don't know either. My friend. I do not know either. So let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Do we block this? Do we block this? You know what? I don't want to take the damage, so I'm just gonna block it. I know we don't get any mana value out of it, but that's fine. We'll go for the Formula and just try to draw something else. Start trying to level up our Jayce if we can. Another Evelynn is not bad, but also not ideal. This lets me play... This is why Formula is so good, right? Because it lets me play Siren Song. And although we could wait until we level up Jayce to play Siren Song, I think I'd rather get the double draw from Formula once we... Like, I'd rather start working on my Evelynn, right? So I think here we will play Siren Song, right? So I think here we will... Oh, well, there's one problem here. If the opponent has Production Search, this could be pretty annoying. So maybe we just pass. I'm kind of scared of the Production Search here. Because that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage if I let that go through, right? So, with this Production Search in the field, we could go Evelynn, because he sucks. It's like I'm not able to play 2 cards here, right? I guess we can just play Jayce. We can just play Jayce, right? Knowing that next turn, the problem is that we only have 8, right? We only have 8. So even if we level up the Jayce, it's not really gonna be enough to get us anywhere. So we can go here, but then he's gonna lose to like a... Well, I guess if the opponent tries to go for an Aftershock, I'm chilling. We can go Shock Blast. So opponent's probably gonna play Heimer, right? We can go Shock Blast, settle for the double Siren Song next turn. Otherwise, we can go Formula here, still level up this Jayce. Okay, perfect. So I like this Shock Blast. I need to be able to protect myself. I cannot take this much damage, right? So here we can go Shock Blast, kill 2 of the units before another Headstack Handler come down. And then next turn, we have 2 plus 6. That's gonna be 8. Unfortunately means that we're not able to play... That we cannot play Formula plus Siren Song. So maybe we just go ahead and play this Financier. So we'll go ahead and play the Financier. I'm so down to play this Siren Song. Like, I want to duplicate the Siren Song. Yeah, I'm going to play the Financier. Give myself... Give myself an additional blocker. I think I prefer... as funny as the double Siren Song is, I think I prefer the Shock Blast for now. We're going to have double Siren Song anyways. This protects me from having to use the Jayce, right? Like and we do another one anyways, right? So this protects me from having to use the Jayce. So now we can just go Siren Song and still have this Jayce, or we can go Shock Blast if the opponent... Opponent's not fun here, right? So the opponent's not fun here. That means we just go ahead and play this second Jayce.
Hey, big man. You ready to get invented?
And then we go for the Siren Song next turn. We don't have enough mana, unfortunately, to play this Evelynn. So even though we duplicate the Siren Song, it's not going to matter much. But at least we got the value that we've been looking for of Jayce leveled up with the Siren Song. Now we can go ahead and play our Evelynn and start getting value that way. Now the opponent could still easily have access to like a Vengeance or something. We don't get Spell Shield here. No, we don't get Spell Shield. We do have a third Jayce that we can get from the Albus. If the opponent doesn't kill this Jayce right now, do we ever go for the Formula? Probably not, right? Aftershock and Mystic? What is this? Aftershock and Mystic. Oh no, Shock Blast. Shock Blast and Mystic. Close enough. Let's attack with the Financier. I don't mind this at all. We have 2 options. I mean, we could just play this Albus. Or we could play the Evelynn. I think the Evelynn is probably better at this point, because we also have a second Evelynn in our hand. So it lets me get the strike to protect her against a Vengeance. We can also obliterate their champions here, if we need to. So opponent's gonna be a little bit upset when we play this third Siren Song. The problem is that the opponent now is able to play their champions. Yeah. As long as I can level up this Evelynn, I think I'm chilling, right? If opponent doesn't tap out of 6 mana though, I don't think I can play Evelynn. Because if they play Vengeance, I'm not able to have the second Evelynn to protect her. The problem here is that now they can play their champion, but playing their champion means that they let the Evelynn get value. They went to 5. Okay, so 5 means that they still cannot kill this Evelynn, right? So let's just go ahead and play the Evelynn. And then next turn we get 2 Husks. If one of them is Spell Shield, we're chilling. Even if one of them isn't Spell Shield, we probably... The problem is I kind of don't want to play this Albus. Like, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I don't want to play this Albus. This is still 8 damage that we're pushing, by the way. So this is still 8 damage that we're pushing. If we play the Albus, the funny thing here, by the way, is if the opponent goes for Challenger, they're gonna lose to the Aftershock. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So now, remember how it was like, we have enough mana to play Aftershock plus the Evelynn Caress. So we can actually go Shock Blast and then go like this. And then still have the Evelynn Caress if we need to protect the Evelynns. Or we can just play a second Evelynn. So, and not to play a second Evelynn, right? We have the Vengeance. Sorry, we have the Elusive, right? So we let this Vengeance go. Jayce goes bye-bye. We play second Evelynn here. Ah, opponent really doesn't want us to have fun, huh? Let's go ahead and play the domination. Let's go ahead and play the domination. Spell shield. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. That second Jayce can get obliterated. We can play this Evelynn and start getting a lot of value with the spell shield, or we can play the Albus Ferrous. Either way, probably better to just play the Evelynn and just continue getting this Husk, right? So Evelynn into Obliterator, and here we go. Yep, bye bye. They have been able to kill so many, right? They have been able to kill so many of my Husks this turn, but all that removal that they're using on killing the Husk have made it more difficult for them to kind of kill anything else. Now they still have that 7 mana. However, because of the spell shield, they cannot kill Evelynn. So I think we always absolutely play an Evelynn here. The other option is that at this point, this Albus Ferrous is almost killing the whole game, right? Now let's go Evelynn. Let's go Evelynn here. This is a 9/9 Evelynn with spell shield that gets me a Husk next turn. I'm okay playing the Albus Ferrous.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, let's go like this. This is gonna give me a Jayce, which gives me more draw next turn with the formula. So I don't want to spend this formula right now. And opponent has to vengeance this. Opponent has to vengeance this Albus Ferrous. Otherwise, they're literally taking 10 damage to the face. So that's one less vengeance that we have to worry about. We can even play this Fort Chief if we wanted to, and be able to get a lot of value. Okay, so this tells me that they do have the vengeance, by the way, and they're gonna do it on the Albus Ferrous. Let's just go ahead and attack like this. This is 10 damage to the Nexus. If the Jayce sticks and we have the Shock Blast, we just can burn them out, right? Do you not have the vengeance for him? You have to block it, right? You have to block it. You have to block both. If you don't have the vengeance for the Albus Ferrous, you have to block both. If you do have the vengeance, I guess you get to survive. Their elusive turret is gonna be at 3 HP, so it can still die to Shock Blast or Haste Spike. Ooh, they just took 10 damage to the face. They just took 10 damage to the face. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't care what you have here. Yeah, I mean, you better hope that there's another, like, you didn't even get an elusive turret, like, sure. Here, we'll play the Fort Chief, that gives me another blocker. Next time we play Jayce, and we have the Shock Blast. Opponent needs to commit 2 actions to be able to get enough elusive turrets to kill us. So, we get to finally use this Shock Blast that we got from Financier all those turns ago. We get a tough turret. Not a spell shield, but also not the worst one to have. If the opponent has a vengeance, we can just formula and draw twice. I'm not opposed to just playing the formula here. Okay, so that does allow them to play this elusive right away. They still need to commit another action, right? To play this elusive, plus to be able to kill the Jayce. I guess we can go Jayce. And we can always still Shock Blast and Haste Spike to be able to kill the elusive turret if we need to. So we don't need to play the formula right now, because if I play the formula, I don't have enough ways. Like if the opponent plays a vengeance here, right? They have to play vengeance here. If this is not a vengeance, this Jayce is winning the game with the Shock Blast. Yep, there you go. The problem with this is that we can go, I guess we can wait, right? We don't have to do it right now. We can go Shock Blast. How do I want to kill this? Because we're just chump blocking everywhere, right? We're just gonna make us a... I guess let's just go Shock Blast to face, right? That way if we top deck... We do play Mystic, so that way if we top deck a Mystic shot, we're able to kill them. So the opponent did get the vengeance that they needed. We do have this Haste Spike, which lets me kill one of them. So I do go down to 7. We have Formula to draw me into the Mystic shot. And this is actually just lethal, right? The Albosphorus is also just lethal. So the Albosphorus is lethal. We block with the Forchief to get that extra mana and just play the Haste Spike on the Financier. Opponent doesn't have anything at 1 mana that can kill this Financier. Yep, so we just go like this, play Haste Spike, kill this guy. We go on to 7. Albosphorus on the open is gonna force the opponent to have a Mystic shot. If we get a Spell Shield here, if we get any other Husks that makes sense, maybe we play that. Maybe we play... okay, none of this makes sense. So it just has to be the Albosphorus, right? So it just has to be the Albosphorus. If opponent has another Vengeance, they get one more chance and have to hope that I don't draw anything here. So if they get another Vengeance, they actually could potentially get there. We didn't get any elusive Husks, which really sucks for us. Like if I got the elusive Husks, I would have just ripped one of these units down, right? Because we would have had a Spell Shield and elusive on 2 units, and opponent only has 1 Spell Shield blocker. At the very least, it would have forced the opponent to have to block. But the fact that we just burned them out with this is enough. Again, we do play triple Mystic Shot, and we haven't seen a single Mystic Shot so far. So yeah, GG's. We got to see it all. We got to see the double Siren Song from Jayce and another Siren Song on top of it. So GG's. In this matchup, we're gonna against Vayne, Aatrox, Quinn. This is a little bit spicy. The Head Splitterator is so good. The Aftershock is tempting, but it's so easily beat by like a formula that I don't want to keep it. I'm gonna just go Forchief, get the damage through, and also get my mana back. We don't have the Siren Song, but we do have Formula, which is not bad. Go here, Forchief. Yeah, come on, opponent. Yeah, thank you. Wow, they actually don't have anything here. That's cool with me. That's cool with me. Oh, second Evelynn is not bad, I guess.
Let's get to work.
Second Evelynn is not bad. We probably should have, by the way, used the formula next turn.
Watch your backs.
Yeah, we can go like this. At least we get to play Siren Song and then have Evelynn. That's not bad. So now we can Siren Song and have the Evelynn enable. And the Evelynn's gonna level up. We also gonna get a lot of mana here. These are gonna be great units that can block. The Tough is not a bad keyword to get for Evelynn. The Tough is not a bad keyword to get. I am a little bit concerned about the opponent having access to Valor into the quick attack weapon. That's not a Valor. Let's go ahead and play the Evelynn.
It's not my first time.
Yeah, I should have definitely, by the way, I guess it's fine. I guess he ended up working out because we top decked the Siren Song. But I definitely should have just probably rather play Formula last turn. This Evelynn Caress is going to be so good. It's a little bit awkward, by the way, because we actually don't have any other units that we can play. So we don't have any other units that we can play. Opponent cannot really attack here either, though, so that's good for us. Our mana is slightly off. Ideally, if we could block with one of these Forchief, we will be able to set up the formula and potentially draw into like a Solter or a Domination. Because not having any units here for this Evelynn is a little bit monka.
Let's keep going.
Okay, as I say that, we probably get the best unit possible with Steam. Allow me to get vulnerable to their Badger Bear. and set up vulnerable for later as well. So this is cool. We can go ahead and kill the Badger Bear with the steam. If the opponent wants to formula the steam, I guess if the opponent has formula, I don't want them to kill. I think we pass. Let them go formula into a fish fight to kill the Evelynn if they want to. Otherwise, we just chill here. Again, weird position, no units in my hand. So not really able to play the Evelynn, like be able to do anything with the Evelynn Husks.
We're working here. Let's go, people.
We go formula, we still have 5 mana. Not what we're looking for just yet. I think we don't do this yet. It's very obvious that the opponent has access to a form-up. Right? So it's very obvious to me that the opponent has access to a form-up. I'll let them kill the 4 chief all they want. I want to have... the Headsplitterator mana. If I can. Right? So this allows me to have the Headsplitterator mana. We can go ahead and play this Mystic here. I don't mind this. We still have access to Evelynn Caress if we need to, and we also have access to Haste Spike. If the opponent wants to use the form-up here, that's cool. No form-up. Next time we could go Albus Ferrus. Joral. The only downside here is not getting any value from Evelynn this time. Right? We don't get a Husk. We will have Spell Shield, though. So we're going to have Spell Shield, Fearsome, Quick Attack on this Albus Ferrus, as well as the Evelynn. So maybe this is worth it. So the Spell Shield on the Albus Ferrus is actually huge, right? This is gonna burn the opponent for 5 damage. So this is gonna burn the opponent for 5 damage. And we can just drag the Badger Bear. Huh. So we can just drag the Badger Bear, kill it, and just set this up to just start burning the opponent out. We will have... I guess let's actually... Because the opponent decided to go this way, my concern with attacking with Evelynn here is that the opponent can easily have access to a form-up and kill this Evelynn, right? So I'm actually gonna go like this, and if the opponent wants to form up and kill the steam, I'm cool with that. I guess if we're gonna do it this way, yeah, no, we gotta go like this. If opponent still has to block this Albus Ferrus, they cannot not block it. So we go like this. If the opponent wants to kill this team, I think I'm fine with that. We get a Husk that we can use the Haste Spike on next turn, and we still get the Evelynn Caress to be able to kill anything that the opponent throws. Yeah, they have to lose the Joral. They have to lose the Joral, right? No question about that. This World Ender doesn't get any value from blocking here, so they only get value there. If they don't use the form, if they use the form up now, it sets me up for a Headsplitterator to be able to kill the Aatrox, because we can do Headsplitterator, and if the opponent has a second form up, we can go Haste Spike. So I'm good with this form up here. So cool. We take this form up right here, right? Opponent still loses Joral and takes 5 damage. Next turn we get an Evelynn Husk. And again, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna just Headsplitterate that Aatrox. We're gonna Headsplitterate that Aatrox and have the Haste Spike to be able to stop a second form up. This also levels... I guess the Jayce is already leveled up, so we could also just play the leveled up Jayce. And just play the Splitterator like that. Right? I guess that also works, right? We don't have to play the haste spike if we just play this Jayce. So if we just play this Jayce, we have a lot of good blockers. I'm a little bit scared of whatever this Anaka can get, but we can block the Anaka with the Abosferos. Opponent cannot really attack with anything else. Really? I don't understand this attack. Yeah, so we can just go here. Go here, go here. Take the 6 damage, and then just go hit Splitterator on the Aatrox. Because I don't want to block the Badger Bear because the opponent can have another form up. So then we go hit Splitterator on the Aatrox, and then we just win on the open attack. So we win on the open attack because this Abosferos is dealing 7, and we can drag the Badger Bear away with the Jayce. We have the spell shield on the Abosferos, so nothing that you do can stop us.
Scream for me.
Oh my goodness. To add insult to injury, we end up getting an elusive Husk. We just go like this though. Let's just get a 7 burn. So 7 plus 8, and that's the game. Yeah, to add insult to injury, we even get an elusive Husk. Like if that wasn't enough. How is this deck actually winning me games? Like, this makes no sense. Like, it's actually winning me games, and it's ridiculous. By the way, we do have the Evelynn Caress, right? To be able to stop anything that targets Evelynn. And if the opponent has a single combat, we also have access to the haste spike. So the single combat doesn't protect it. How am I, like, winning these games? It makes no sense. GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Deep, Ryo, Hans, Atso. So we're going against a Rider. Deep is interesting. We get the Siren Song. I want to see if I can get my Evelynn, right? Okay, perfect. We get the Evelynn. I was thinking about keeping the Head Splitterator to be able to deal with Maokai, but it's probably not necessary. I think I'm just going to go Siren Song. Get 1 out of the 2 ways to be able to level up the Jayce and slowly just start whittling down the opponent. Maybe we kill the sea creature here, right? The sea scarab with the aftershock. I don't know. I guess at this point I probably just commit for Siren Song into Evelynn. Yeah, probably just better to commit for the Siren Song into the Evelynn. Yeah, this is a Siren Song deck. Atso. So we'll go like this. Opponent could kill this Husk, right? They could have Quietus. Yeah, they get the Sea Scarab. It just gives them so much value to have the Sea Scarab on the field, which is what I was a little bit scared of. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and play the Evelynn and just play stuff on curve. They can still kill this with Soul Harvest or Quietus, whatever. They decide not to kill it. So it does let me get the Evelynn level up at least. And let me get an additional Husk here, which I don't hate. Now, I would like to kill the Sea Scarab before the opponent gets so much more value out of it. Before the opponent gets any value out of it. But it's so easy for them to just play Maokai here. Yeah, it's so easy for them to just play this Maokai. Which is what I was scared of. We do have double the Husk here. One of them being an elusive Husk, apparently.
Back on the prowl.
We can go, like, if we... I'm okay with this, right? I'm completely fine with this. Like, you're just giving me the value that I need. Now I can actually go Steam, which lets me drag your Maokai, because I'm going to have vulnerable on the Maokai. So you just gave me this Maokai kill for free? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why not do anything last time? We also have this Evelynn Caress now. So we can go ahead and go like this and just kill this Maokai. Another option is to play the Soldier. That was such a weird pass from them. I'm fine doing it this way just because I know that I have another attack with Evelynn that I can go after. If the opponent doesn't summon anything at all, I'm down to play the Soldier, tag the Sea Scarab, and be able to pull the Sea Scarab. So let's see. If the opponent plays no unit here whatsoever, I think I want to drag the Sea Scarab.
Where's your lively better half, love?
So I think I want to drag the Sea Scarab here. The Evelynn could potentially just die, which will be a little bit unfortunate.
I love it when they scream.
So if the opponent want to vengeance the Evelynn, that's fine, right? So the opponent vengeances the Evelynn, we still push 8 damage, and the opponent has to watch out for all these elusives, all these elusive Husks, by the way, that are coming into the field. I'm gonna aftershock this anyways and just prevent them from going deep too quickly. Because this Evelynn is gonna have elusive next time, right? So this prevents it from going deep, and then they're gonna have to be worried about the steam. Shock Blast now too, and like we're just gonna burn them out. I don't think it matters whatever the opponent plays here. We're just gonna burn them out. We're gonna have the elusive, Nautilus, Evelynn. You're not going deep. Their hand must be all sea monsters for this hand to go to be this bad, right? Like there's nothing else here that makes sense unless it was like sea monsters. The elusive Husks are definitely not pretty, right? Like that does suck for them. Here we're gonna just go elusive. That's gonna be 6. If the opponent goes down to 6 HP. Alright, so that's the first vengeance. That still allows this Evelynn to push 6, and then we have the Jayce to be able to finish off.
Nothing beats field testing.
I kind of want to have the Shock Blast, right? To be able to kill the opponent. I want to have, like, the opponent could easily have a Riptide, a Nautilus Riptide. So let's assume that they have the Riptide, right? Nothing else makes sense here. I'll take the second Shock Blast. So they have to have a Riptide to be able to stop this Evelynn.
Great, we're running into heat.
Otherwise, they're kind of like getting Mega Punish. I'm also okay just going like this, because we can drag this one with the Overwhelm and at least push damage in the other areas. Like this is lethal. One is healing 2 from this, so it's the same thing as if we go like this, I guess. One goes down to 3. We Shock Blast next turn, and we're fine. So they didn't have the... Okay, that's the 3 other Undergrowth that we just saw. And then we just burned it out with the Shock Blast. We have exactly 12 mana, which lets me play both Shock Blast next turn, regardless of what the opponent might have in their deck. The fact that we got the elusive Husks does feel really bad for them, right? Opponent's not even deep yet, so they have to go deep right now. That's one Devour right there. They do go deep. They do go deep. But we just saw all their heal get tossed. So we know that we don't have to play around a second Undergrowth, because the 2 other Undergrowths got tossed out when the opponent played the first one. So we can go like this. The Jayce levels up. So even if the opponent has another heal sea monster, the second Shock Blast finishes the game off.
Here we go.
So regardless of what the opponent might have here. Yeah, here we go. Oh wait, I can't count. I only had 11. I thought I had 12. Oh, I know why I didn't have 12. Yeah, okay, I get it. We block, we take the 13, and that's okay. Opponent might be choosing to go for the Devour here, right? But the Devour gets punished by the Evelynn Caress. So if this last card is a Devour, he gets punished by the Evelynn Caress. I will have to... block with Evelynn, but it doesn't matter, right? Because we just Shock Blast next turn to win. We take the 13. Why did I think I had 12 mana? I was like, yeah, I have 12 mana. I can just kill them with Shock Blast this turn. We're gonna have to block with Evelynn, and we can take the 13 for Nautilus. I guess we don't have to take the 13 for Nautilus. If we're gonna block with Evelynn, we can just block like this. Play that second Shock Blast, and that's why the Financier giving me the first Shock Blast was so good for us. Because he lets me have 2 Shock Blasts to finish the opponent off, right? So we go like this. Shock Blast, and that's game. We saw that the opponent used up all their heal, and even if they haven't, we still have the Mystic Shot available. That was so weird. I thought I had 12 mana. Yeah, because he's 9 plus 2. We only carry over because we used the Mystic Shot. Because we used the Mystic Shot, we only carried over 2 spell mana, and we had 9. We were not at turn 10, so 400 LP. 400 LP with Jayce Evelynn. GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Aatrox Kayne. I haven't seen Aatrox Kayne in a while. This might be a matchup where we can actually... Ooh, that hits Obliterator. That hits Obliterator, though, is going to be so good against them. Wow. This is a matchup where we can actually go ahead and play for the Siren Song value. Because I don't think the opponent can kill us fast enough, right? So we can actually go ahead and play the Siren Song here. Potentially get like a double Siren Song from Jayce eventually once we level up the Jayce. Regardless, we can go for the Siren Song value that we talked about. Do I play it right away on turn 3 though? That's the question. Because if I don't get Evelynn, it's a little bit awkward to play this right away on turn 3. Because even though we have, like, I don't have Evelynn or Jayce, right? Like, look, right now I'm gonna take an additional 3 damage. I don't know if I like that. Okay, never mind. We get the Evelynn. So, yeah, we just go Siren Song into Evelynn and just go from there. I'll take the 6 damage. I'll take the 6 damage and just play the Siren Song. Tough is not a bad keyword to have for Evelynn. Alright? It is dicey just how much damage I'm taking. But now the Evelynn... Wait. Oh, this team is so good. I think Steam is gonna be better once we have the... If he has 2 Husks, right? So I think I'm gonna play Evelynn first and let the Steam get double Husks because the Evelynn's gonna summon 2 Husks here. But this team is gonna be so good. I do have to be careful about Kayne. We might have to keep... We probably keep the Obliterator for Aatrox. Or anything else we feel might be a problem. The Evelynn will still be able to block the Bakai, even though she gets the 1 from... I guess we won't be able to block the Bakai now, right? So we won't be able to block the Bakai now. Yeah, opponent's able to... Yeah, so the opponent's able to buff this one up. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, this Challenger, not bad either. I guess if the opponent gives me the option...
I must have it.
Yeah, opponent's not gonna let me opponent's not gonna just take this, right? So this makes sense. You push 8 damage. Yeah, you push 8 damage. Sure, I'll just block here. I know I am giving you the thing, the Solani, but that's fine. I'm giving you the Solani, I'm giving you the Kayne. We can go Soldier. And I think this is fine. And go play Steam after.
Waiting on her meal, ma'am. Best get to it.
This still gives me the 2 Husks for the Steam next turn. We can also regen right now to get the Evelynn to be regenerated, but I don't think that's worth it. I think we just go for the Steam and go for it this way. The problem is that I'm at 4 HP, right? I'm at 4 HP. Opponent's just gonna continue aggressing us down. They're gonna eventually have the elusive or the overwhelm with the Kayne. We have the regen, so Evelynn's gonna go back to like a good health. The challenger opponent decided not to.
Weapon or die. We will drown him in shadow.
Quick attack, quick attack, quick attack. Elusive? Wait, can we just win with elusive here? This is 5, 10.
Ready for a little
Well, at least we know that we can't die to the elusive Kayne, right? So we know we can't die to the elusive Kayne.
plate?
Nah, this is only 16. We are not good enough to be able to actually commit lethal here. If you play this Aatrox,
They're all welcome.
we'll go here first. What did we just pass? What did we just pass here? Since the opponent decided to leave all that mana, right?
That's it.
I think the pass is better for us than it is for them.
Back on the prowl.
You can challenge all you want, but you're not committing lethal here, and we have the Obliterator available for us. Like,
Serve me raw.
sure, you go for this. I mean, we're still fine. You get to kill the Husk. Big whoop. So you get to kill the Husk. We're gonna just block here and here. Remember that we have this Obliterator. And now, what if we just play Albus Ferrus? What if we just play Albus Ferrus here? And now you're actually in risk of just straight up dying, because this is 10, 14.
Lights out.
You could kill the Steam, I guess. Alright.
And now peace.
I'm thinking the opponent has like a freeze, right? I'm thinking like the only way that the opponent's moves make sense right here is if they have a freeze. Like otherwise, none of what they're doing right now makes sense. Okay, so they have the Kayne Challenger, that's fine. So they get the Kayne Challenger here. Does keep them alive. Does give them a potential out here. The Steam is not able, like we don't have the, like the elusive could be a problem, right?
You are the tool.
They go for, okay, so they don't go for the elusive.
Scream for me.
Overwhelm? Overwhelm is pretty good. We have 11. We can go Challenger.
Albus,
Just go after the Dark Control.
I want to see what you're doing with the fellas.
We're able to play for the Obliterator win condition to stop the Ras from doing anything. It makes this deal more.
Tomorrow awaits.
Yes, I bite.
So we go like this. So now the opponent is forced to have something else to be able to stop this. Even if they have Unforgiving Call, we can just go Obliterator. Like this is lethal here, right? They need to have Unforgiving Call. And if they go for it this way, okay, here's the question though. All right, so if we had Obliterator here, we're losing to, no, we're not losing to the Overwhelm, right? We're not losing to the Overwhelm. We can go like this. And then we have the Shock Blast available to us next turn. So we'll have the Shock Blast available to us next turn to be able to finish the game. So now we can just finish the game with the Shock Blast. This is dealing 5. This is dealing 5. The Solani is not enough. She doesn't have Challenger. So we can just block her with the Albus Ferrus. And then the Shock Blast. I guess opponent could play the Aatrox here to save themselves. Yep. The problem with this Aatrox is that the Aatrox is just gonna die here, right? So now you can go for your Aatrox sweep,
Interesting use of tech.
but that's still not gonna be enough. And again, as long as I know that the Solani cannot kill me, I'm chilling. The Aatrox sweep does nothing for you, and then next turn this 7 damage from the Albus Ferrus finishes the game. If you try to attack with Solani, we still just block it with the Abus or even with the Evelynn, and we're still chilling. Actually, I guess blocking with the Evelynn is better. That way we have this lethal. And we have multiple Mystic shots that we can top deck to be able to win the game. If the opponent has a way to save this Aatrox, right, we can always go Haze Spike as well. The Aatrox sweeps gets punished by the Haze Spike. And this is just game, right? The double Jayce, I guess the double Shock Blast, sorry. The double Shock Blast just lets me push so much burn in combination with the Abus. They get the Furious Wilder. Sure, right? So you get an extra heal, but you still die into this Abus. Your Solani dies to the Evelynn, and you only push 1 damage. We can even find another Shock Blast from this. Actually, we take 0 damage. We take 0 damage. We go here. Abus Financier. Trisha Barrage finishes the game. We have multiple ways to finish the game, right? We're gonna be able to go play 4 Chief. Any of units hit it finishes the game, and the Abus ability also finishes the game. So GG's. In this matchup, we're gonna against Fizz and Samira. I mean, we do have ways to deal with the Shelly, right? So maybe I need to not be too upset. Like, maybe we keep this hand. So the reason I want to keep this hand is because the Soldier lets me get the Evelynn level up. We have the Mystic for the Samira. We have the Jayce Challenger for the whatever else the opponent summons. Opponent kept all cards as well. We have Aftershock for the Shelly. So this hand is great. This hand is great for us now, I think. So, Coral Creatures. Let's go Soldier here. Overwhelm? That's not bad. The Overwhelm will allow me to present a lot of damage into the opponent. I just didn't want to take that 1 damage if I don't need to. Okay. Alright, so we Mystic Samira right now, right? So we Mystic Samira right now. So if the opponent has an all-out, they have to use it now and not get value from the all-out attack, right? So they will have to go Flare into all-out. And if they go for this, that's fine, right? Because every all-out that's not being used for the opponent to attack into us is better for us than if they actually use something to attack into us, right? Not only that, but the Samira can actually get blocked by the Soldier unless the opponent has a second all-out. And if they want to commit the second all-out, I'm so down to commit the second Mystic now, right? Also, the opponent has to open attack, because otherwise I just play Evelynn. And now I just have a blocker for the Samira anyways. So opponent not allowed to attack here, so still doesn't get their flare. Next we can play the Challenger, Heimerdinger Jayce, which allows me to kill their Inferna while still keeping enough mana for the Aftershock for the Shelly. So now we're able to kill the Inferna with Jayce and also keep enough mana to be able to kill the Shelly. I guess opponent could have access to a Pirouette, but then if they play the Pirouette, they don't have access to Shelly this turn, which is also still fine with me. Tough and Fury are not bad keywords, which I could get elusive, but I'm not complaining. So here we go, Challenger. We get Overwhelm. Remember that this Evelynn still has Overwhelm, right? So she's still gonna be pushing a lot of damage every turn. This Challenger into the Inferna is really good, right? Opponent decides to let me have it. That tells me that they're planning to play Shelly, right? So they think, okay, I got him. I'm gonna let him drag the Inferna so that then I can play the Shelly. But that's why we have Aftershock. That's why we have Aftershock, so that we can deal with the Shelly. We also gonna have the Evelynn Caress allow me to deal with a second Shelly after we kill the first one. Are you actually gonna play a second all out here? I guess that's an option, right? They could play the all out here. Oh, it's just Barb Chain. Alright, never mind. So they just want to get the extra drop on the Inferna before she dies. Alright. So this is not Shelly. We have Mystic, Aftershock. So the opponent knows that we have these things in our hand. Let's assume that the opponent knows that we have all 4 cards in our hand. The opponent gets another draw from Inferna. So that's 2 fleeting cards that they have. They get the all out, right?
To prove yourself.
I'm gonna go ahead and commit the Mystic. I'm gonna commit the Mystic so that we can get the Fury proc on the Jayce. As long as I stop them from drawing enough cards, that's good for us. A second all out doesn't help you, because you still go only to 6 HP. You still don't have the flare, because, I mean, they are going to be able to level up Samira, so that is a little bit annoying. This Samira level up could be a problem. The Jayce is very far from leveling up. We haven't played a single 6-cast spell. The bad thing about this bar chain is that you're losing a lot of fleeting cards, right? I guess if one of them is warning shot, you're okay. The Samira level up is a problem, but I don't think it's a big deal just yet. What are you losing here? Oh, Spell Shield? That's good.
Back on the prowl.
Oh, Burble Fish and an all out. And they get 4 cards. And we get the third Mystic to kill their Samira anyways. So we get the third Mystic to kill Samira anyways. We can go ahead and we could play... I guess we can play the Financier, just get ourselves a nice... I think it has to be Formula. As much as I want to go for it for the Siren Song, it has to be Formula. Yeah, I think it has to be Formula, right? I think I need the draw. This lets me get the Husks next turn, right? So I need to commit a unit, and we still go Aftershock, kill the Shelly, Mystic Shot, kill the Samira, challenge the Fizz next turn. Warning Shot? You have another all out? Oh, they do have another all out. Alright, so I have to kill this. I do have to kill this Shelly, right? I cannot let this Shelly stay alive. So that's the last Mystic. They literally have played, that's the third, because we saw another all out just get discarded. And they played one to save Samira earlier. They played one to save the Inferna. They lost a second Samira from their hand. And now they just play another all out. So we have seen all main deck all out, right? Is what this is telling me. No elusive hurts, right? No elusive hurts here. Opponent's gonna get the challenge, the value from Samira, no matter what we do. The rally. They lose a Stylish Shot, which is nice for us. The problem here, right, is that the opponent can easily get the burst speed challenge, and that means we would take 4 damage from Fizz, which really hurts, right? So let's go 4 chip first. I just want to get this Evelynn leveled up because I think this overwhelm is going to be important. We can challenge the Fizz, knowing that the Burble Fish, we can kill it with the Evelynn Caress. The Samira level up was annoying. Like, it sucks, right? It sucks because I feel like we've been playing well, but the opponent has literally got all 3 all out, plus a Samira, to be able to save them. The Guile is a problem. So now the Guile means that we don't stop the Fizz, right? So we don't stop the Fizz, which means that the Fizz is just killing us this turn and next turn. I didn't play. I also was. I guess I should have played around the pirouette, right? No, that was a mistake. That was a mistake for me to develop because we know that the opponent plays pirouette, right? So we cannot deal with Fizz. Do you really have the other all out? No way, right?
Time to die.
There's no way that they have another all out, right? The problem is I'm just dying to the Fizz next turn. No matter what I do, I'm dying to the Fizz. So I guess we'll go like this and just call it. We're dying to the Fizz no matter what. Opponent gets so much value back. They have the second. Okay, so they do get to kill the Evelynn because they did have our Mystic Shot from earlier.
Let's go, people.
We could potentially find an answer for the Fizz, but it looks very unlikely because the opponent can just keep the flare. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we do here, the opponent always has an answer.
Get on in. You can tell me.
This sucks, man. Like, I think we play so well and then we just get punished. I guess we misplay here, right? We did misplay here. There's no way for us to kill the Fizz. We did misplay here. We never got any elusive Husk. We misplayed by letting the opponent stun the Jayce, which would have been the way for us to kill their Fizz. So that's on me. That's on me. I did forget about the stun. It's not about the Guile, but Pirouette could have also done it and could have also stunned us. So I needed to go after the Fizz because the Fizz is the only thing that I cannot deal with the removal spell that I have in my deck. If we kill the Fizz, we at least force the opponent to have a second Fizz, right? Which would have been better than what they did right here. So GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tell me that wasn't fun. I feel a little bit rude. I didn't say the Redditor's name in the intro. Their name is SMT Dimitri. Again, they posted a Reddit thread with a Jayce, Evelynn list, and it sounded super interesting. So we took it for a spin, and as you saw, like, we actually won games. Unfortunately, we didn't get a lot. We only got one game really, right? Against a Jayce Heimer player where we got to duplicate the Siren Song. Every other game though, you can kind of see like being able to play Siren Song early gives us access to like be able to play this Evelynn and start getting this Husks, which could be very impactful, whether it's elusive or spell shield on the Albosferus. I feel so bad for the Aatrox Kayne player. When we got that spell shield on the Albosferus, like, that's ridiculous. This is a quick attack unit with an additional 2 health and additional power because of the Siren Song that also has spell shield. Like, oh my goodness, that was actually one of the funnest games. That Jayce Heimerdinger was also super fun just because of how many Siren Songs we got to play, even though the opponent actually tried to kill like every Husk that they could find, which is also super funny. But yeah, this deck, I don't know what I can say, man. Like, okay, this is still a meme, right? You saw me pilot it, and I did win a lot of games with this, and I actually finished with more LP than what I started with. I think I ended up like, let's actually see, right? So we ended up top 60, like we ended up with 426 LP on a deck that's supposed to be a freaking meme. So like, I don't know what to say. I thought it was gonna be a meme, but it actually helped us climb a little bit further to our goal of getting like top 10. So I guess maybe there is something here. But you get the idea with this deck, right? Siren Song costs 6. So it is a very great, like, you have to be careful that you don't get aggro down with Siren Song. Like if you play this right away on turn 3, you're not gonna have any unit on the field, right? Until you're able to play your Evelynn. So you could potentially get aggro down. So just be careful about that. That's where the Force Sheath comes into play. The Force Sheath lets us play the Force Sheath, right? And have a blocker that's going to give us the mana back to be able to still play Siren Song on turn 3 if we need to. So the Force Sheath kind of lets us cheat out that mana. And it even lets us push some damage if we play Force Sheath on turn 1. Just have to be a little bit careful. Like when I played it turn 1 against Jayce Heimer was a little bit risky because if they had access to Quietus, they would have been able to kill the Force Sheath and then I wouldn't have had the 6 mana to play anything on turn 3, right? So the idea is you either just don't play anything and just play Siren Song on turn 3, or you play Force Sheath, get that mana back, and still play that Siren Song on turn 3. So that's usually the best scenario. You want to get Siren Song in your hand for sure, and you also want to have the Force Sheath. Now, even though the Siren Song costs 6 mana, at least it lets us advance the Jayce level up, which makes leveling up Jayce really easy because then all you need is like a formula or anything else to be able to level up Jayce. So it kind of lets us halfway through the level up while also benefiting every Husk that we summon from then onwards, making our units very, very nice, especially depending on the Husk that you might get. It can be like game winning on the spot with Jayce, Evelynn, getting a really good keyboard like Spell Shield, Elusive, Regeneration can be really good if you get Challenger on your Jayce, even Quick Attack, right? If you get Challenger on your Jayce, the Challenger Quick Attack Jayce could be really problematic for the opponent. So this is where the whole idea comes in. Obviously, eventually you get to level up your Jayce, and if you have another Siren Song after you have the Jayce leveled up, I think it's worth it to play it if you have the board space and just get, even more value from Siren Song, because we do have a lot of Husks that we can summon, and especially we have the Evelynn on the field that will be able to get our units bigger and bigger against the opponent and be able to make them really think that the opponent's gonna have a hard time dealing with them. So ideally, again, you still want to kind of mulligan for Siren Song and for Chief, and we also want to mulligan for Evelynn, because at the end of the day, Evelynn package carries this deck, right? Like the Evelynn is the way that we consistently get a lot of Husks. So the perfect scenario is Siren Song on turn 3, Evelynn on turn 4, and the Evelynn's coming down with 7 health plus 1 power and whatever keywords you get from the Siren Song, and she summons another Husk that can be used for the next unit that you summon. So it starts getting that train, that pain train that the opponent has to deal with. Eventually, once you do your whole shenanigans and you get value from the Evelynn, value from the Jayce, opponent, you know, you bait out the opponent's removal, they play your vengeance and everything else, that's when big boy Aatrox Kayne comes in. And that's exactly what we saw against the Heimerdinger Jayce and even against that Vayne Aatrox, right? Aatrox Kayne comes down, and especially if I get a good keyword like Spell Shield or even Quick Attack, he can just burn the opponent out and just finish him off. And it's so glorious. Finish people off with the burn from Aatrox Kayne and the attack. Honestly, I had so much fun. Like, this deck was so much fun. I thank you, Dimitri, for showcasing this on Reddit. I did change a couple things for their list. Like, I didn't like the 3 drop that they have, the one that gets +1 power for each 1 drop. Instead, I think Steam is so much better because you want to have more Husks, especially once you have your Siren Song enabled. So really fun archetype. Oh man, like I can't believe I was actually climbing with this. Like, it's but anyways, yeah, a lot of times just get a value from Evelynn, get value from the Husks, get value from Jayce, and eventually burn the opponent out with Aatrox Kayne, Shock Blast, or Mystic Shots, allowing you to put a lot of pressure into them. And one little trick about the Pharaoh's Financier, because it's pulling cards from P&Z and Evelynn's region, it's very likely that you can get a Siren Song from Financier, because it's the only card in Evelynn's regions that is actually 6 cost mana. So it's very likely for you to get a freaking Siren Song from Financier if for some reason you don't get your main deck Siren Song, which can be for some funny scenarios a lot of time as well. But anyways, enough of that, enough of me rambling. You see the strategy, just Evelynn value, Jayce value, and then burn the opponent out. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post Hello videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.